There it goes. Open it. There it goes. All right, perfect. Share.
Let me know if you made me the host and I can share.
All right, we should be live on snapdelivered.com.
All right, rock and roll, man. Let's start the party. Welcome to our Thursday night overview, everybody. Tony here with Snap Delivered. We'll go ahead and get this party started. We're going to run through just a brief overview about our company, who we are, what we do, and how can you benefit financially by partnering up with Snap Delivered. The company was really in pre-launch here just over the last few weeks. We're participating in the $100+ billion restaurant delivery industry, and it's really going through a lot of growth right now. About 60% of consumers are ordering delivery or takeout at least once a week. And as big as it is currently, it's projected to hit a little over $200 billion a year by 2025, according to Forbes magazine. You've got multi-billion-dollar players like Grubhub, Uber Eats, DoorDash, $100+ million players like. But the bottom line is all of these companies do the exact same things. And unfortunately for the customers, they feel like they're getting overcharged, poor service. The drivers feel like they're getting underpaid. And the restaurants definitely feel like they're getting hammered on the commission fee structure by all of these parties. And that's where Snap is completely different. If you look at the restaurant fees, if you had a restaurant you owned that did 20 orders a day, delivering through Uber, DoorDash, Grubhub, any of the big players, and you did about $40 an order, that would create about $99,000 in fees on an annual basis if you were paying DoorDash, Grubhub, or Uber. If you did the same amount of orders through Snap, 20 orders a day, we charge $2 an order. So instead of paying $99,000, you'd pay $14,000 and change. So you'd save almost $85,000 a year for the exact same service. So as a restaurant owner, obviously, if you could choose to have Snap deliver your food versus Uber, DoorDash, Grubhub, every single owner would choose Snap every single day of the week and twice on the weekend. So we don't have any 20 to 40% fees like the big guys. We have a flat rate, $2. If it's a $100 order, cost the restaurant $2. If it's a $10 order, cost the restaurant $2. Our restaurants get paid right away. Drivers get paid right away. There's no hidden service fees paid by our customers. The bottom line is we create a lot of happy drivers, happy customers, and for sure, happy and wealthier restaurant owners. The team behind Snap is second to none. Our CEO has built several multi-million-dollar companies over the years, built massive organizations, taught and trained sales teams worldwide. Our senior advisor is a gentleman that started his first company at the ripe old age of 18 years old, a company called Auto Cricket. And he sold it at the ripe old age of 23 for over $85 million. He's really specialized in disrupting industries. And that's one of the things that he's helped us to create with the Snap Delivered family. If someone says, hey, this looks pretty good, I'd like to get involved, it's free. Just contact whoever invited you onto this live stream or this recording and let them know you want to get started. They can send you the link. You can go right to the website, snapdelivered.com. And you can get started. It's free. If you want to become a manager and increase your income a little bit more, it's $299 per year. But free customers can get paid by referring restaurants, drivers, referring customers, and managers just get paid a little bit more. So you can do either or. There's 4 ways to earn with Snap: refer customers, drivers, restaurants, and managers. By doing those 4 things, you can make substantial income. To give you an idea, you make 40 cents per order for any restaurant that you refer for every order they fulfill. You make $1 per order for every customer you refer to the Snap Delivered app. And every time they place an order, you make $1. Doesn't sound like a lot. $1 here, 40 cents there. But let's really go into the numbers. What could that mean for you financially? If you referred, let's say, 10 restaurants that average 20 orders a day each, which is not breaking records. Now, there's some restaurants that'll do less than that, but we have restaurants that do hundreds of deliveries a day. So this is just 10 restaurants, 20 orders a day. That's 6,000 orders on a monthly basis. If you're making 40 cents an order for referring those 10 restaurants, that's $2,400 a month residually. As long as these restaurants are fulfilling orders, you're getting paid month after month after month after month after year after year after year because you referred the restaurant to the Snap Delivered family. If you built a team of others who did the same thing, you can actually earn overrides off of the other managers, the other free customers that you refer into the Snap family. Let's say you didn't just do 10 restaurants, but you added 10 drivers. You earn a percentage of every driver's delivery every time they fulfill a delivery. So instead of making $2,400 with 10 restaurants and 10 drivers, you go up to $3,600 a month just because you referred those drivers and those restaurants who are fulfilling deliveries month after month after month. Now, what if you introduce 3 people who did the same thing? You'd earn 10% off what we call your level 1. Those managers, if they each referred 10 restaurants and 10 drivers each, same thing you did, on that level 1, between the 3 of them, you'd have 30 restaurants, 30 drivers doing 20 orders a day, 5,400 additional per month on top of the 3,600 that you're already making. So now you're in the 9,000 range on a monthly basis. But what if those 3 introduce 3 each? Now you'd have 9 people. That'd be your level 2. You make 5% on level 2. If they all each got 10 restaurants, 10 drivers, that's 90 drivers, 90 restaurants. And again, listen, some people will not refer anybody. We have individuals who have already referred over 60 restaurants personally within the first week of partnering with Snap Delivered. So some will do a lot more, some will do a lot less. But if you did 3 and they got 3, so you have 12 people working together, everybody gets their 10 restaurants or 10 drivers. On that level 2, you make $8,100 a month off of their deliveries and their drivers. If you combine that all, that's over $17,000 a month because you've got a few restaurants pumping out deliveries, a few drivers pumping out deliveries, and you helped a few people do the exact same thing. We didn't even get in depth into the compensation plan, but we pay out levels 3, levels 4, levels 5. We actually have infinity bonus overrides. I mean, there's a lot more money, profit sharing that can be had in this compensation. But just the basic part, getting some restaurants and drivers just on your own, never referring anybody, you can make substantial income. Obviously, if you build a little bit of a team and you've got a background in teaching and training, you can do some big, big things. And even if you don't have that background, we'll train you every step of the way. Maybe you're saying this looks great, but I don't know what I would do to get a restaurant. How would I sign up a driver? We teach you exactly how to do those things from A to Z. Because the bottom line is most of you will be like me when you first walked in and looked at the industry. You had no idea what to say to a restaurant, no idea what to say to a driver. But over time, we've learned what to do. I've built several markets in the delivery space and built a company doing millions of deliveries and created Snap to shake up the entire industry along with our CEO, Mr. Paul Michael. The bottom line is timing and positioning is everything in business. You're at the right place at the right time. What I would recommend, and I'm gonna share my webpage with you guys, go to snapdelivered.com. Scroll down to the bottom. There's a place where you can sign up to become a founding member. Instead of the manager fee of $299, you can actually register as a founding member for $99. And there's some massive benefits to be a founding member. Free delivery for life, permanent promotion to what we call supervisor. So you get overrides off your entire team. There's profit sharing involved. So you actually, whether you build an organization, set up a bunch of restaurants, just by being a founding member, you automatically participate every single month in the profit sharing program. There's also founding member only training. We have founding member trips that we're running. And eventually we're looking to take this company public, and any of your profit shares will convert into stock options once we make that transition. There's also some advertising opportunities that are available for the founders that we're pooling funds together. Google AdWords, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We're doing a lot of different marketing pools where founding members will get to participate in that. So there's a short window of time where you can still become a founding member, and that's closing. It's got a hard close date by September 1st, but it could definitely close by August 1st if we get enough founders involved and if we launch into delivery soon enough. And we're getting closer and closer to actually going from pre-launch to full launch. And when that happens, the founders opportunity is over. Like, you're not allowed to come in as a founder anymore. So there is a short window. Also, if you introduce 5 other founders that sign up and become founders, you actually get an additional profit share in the company. Every 5 people, you get another profit share, which again, obviously down the road, that could end up being converted into shares of stock as well. So timing and positioning is everything. You are literally hearing for Snap probably for the first time, but this will not be the last time. And what I tell people is I never wanted to look at something like this and go, oh, I don't know. And then maybe 6 months later, my sister calls me and goes, oh, I'm ordering Snap Delivery. Do you want anything? And I'd be like, oh my God, I could have been the person that told her about Snap. I could have been making $1 every time she placed an order like that. I could have had the restaurants making 40 cents. I could have been making that $17,000 by getting a group of 12 people, getting 10 restaurants and 10 drivers. Even if it took you a couple months to go get 10 restaurants and 10 drivers, and you had a few people that it took a couple months to do the same thing, 6 months from now, look out, guys. The opportunity is there. People are going to be ordering nonstop. People are looking for a better option than Uber, DoorDash. The restaurants are definitely looking for better options than Uber, DoorDash, Grubhub. They're looking for companies that will provide better service. They're looking for companies that will not hammer them on the fees, and Snap Delivered is that company. Contact whoever invited you onto this live stream. Let them know you want to learn more, or heck, if you really like what you see, get to snapdelivered.com, scroll down to where you can sign up as a founding member, and I want to be the first to welcome you to the Snap Delivered family.